So today I wanted to show you how to make worksheets in Canva. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, or maybe you've never used it before, Canva is a really great software to make different graphics and marketing materials for your business. It's really just a simple version of Photoshop, and although I love Photoshop, sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming. So when I want to make something pretty quickly or in a more easy manner, I like to come to Canva. I also plan to use Canva for my tutorials because it's a software that not only experts can use, but also beginners who maybe aren't that tech savvy when it comes to creating different graphics and things like that. So as you can see right in front of me, I have a worksheet that's titled Find Your Voice, and I'm going to show you how you basically can recreate this. Worksheets are definitely something I encourage you to use for your business because not only do they make great opt-ins and freebies, but they're also really valuable if you start your own course or do a webinar and want to help your audience engage with you. So the first thing you want to do when creating a worksheet is go to your account and you're going to click US letter, because it's 8 by 5 by 11 inches, which basically means it's just a regular piece of paper. So if people want to print your worksheet out, they'd be able to, and it would print in a normal fashion. So you're going to click US letter, a blank document will appear, and we can begin designing. The first thing I like to do is include my title and my banner. So you go over to Elements, click Shapes, I click the square. As you can see, it appears really big. I go down to my brand color, which is purple, and we'll just adjust this to be a cute little banner to go on top of my worksheet so I can identify it and give it a name. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Alright, I like to move this to the top of the page. Next, you're going to want to add text. So you go over to text. I have Canva for Work, so my brand fonts are already in the top, so I'll just click Add Heading, and we're going to type Find Your Voice. From there, we're just going to make it a little bit bigger because it is the heading, so we want it to stand out. So I'll make it, let's see, 72. And just drag it to the top. Now, as you saw in my worksheet, I actually had some blank squares where my readers could actually write their notes, and so that's what we're going to create next. So you go back to Elements, you click the square again, and this time you want to make it a very light shade. It depends on your brand. If you want to make it very colorful, that's up to you, but when writing, I think that they're going to use pen or pencil, so they're going to need it to show up on the color. So I like to do a very pale gray, so you just go to Document Colors, and from there I'll just take it down. I think right there is pretty good. Alright, from there we just want to transform this box, make it a little bit smaller, make sure they have enough space to write but not too big that it's overwhelming the page. Draw the length out about right there, and we're good to go. Now in my worksheet I had about 3 questions, so if you want to have more than that, that's fine. I just like to click copy so that way I make sure that all of my shapes are the same size, because nothing is worse than creating a worksheet and it seems that each box is a different shape, might be a different shade. So just click copy twice, and then I just make sure they're all aligned with one another. And there you have it. So now we have our boxes where your readers can take their notes. Now you just have to add your questions. Once again, you're just going to go to Text. This time I think I'll just do this one. It is the smallest, and I will just place it right above the box, and for this example I'm just going to type question here. I'm going to align it to the left because right now it's centered, and then once again you just want to copy. Alright, and then pull them down, make sure that they're all aligned, which is what those lines are showing you, that they're aligned with the other boxes. And there you have it. Your worksheet is complete. Now of course this was a simple worksheet, but you can do plenty of other types of worksheets. For example, let's see, I actually have a checklist here my checklist to start in your blog. And as you can see, I just made a 14-point checklist, and you will create this in the same fashion as we just created the other one, where you would make your shapes, you just copy, make sure they're all aligned. Once you make your first text box, you will just copy those and change the text within it as well, and you're good to go. Like I said, this is a very simple process, and it's definitely very useful when... Now, I know that you see the worksheets you've seen thus far. I just have a simple banner, maybe a little box at the end just to add some color, but don't feel limited to doing just that. Actually, I can show you some worksheets that I've done just to give you an idea of the different designs that you can create. It's all up to you. Just use your creativity. I suggest if you signed up for any courses, go back and look at their worksheets, see how they designed them, just to give you an idea. As you can see here, I have one with a cute little corner with a little bit of color. On this one, I have the same bar. On this worksheet, I actually did a different template, and I gave it a purple background and a bunch of different boxes that my readers can fill in for themselves. And this one I did the same as well. So you can let your creativity flow when creating your worksheets and do what shows your personality and matches your brand. Now, if you like these worksheets, I do have a surprise for you. You can actually find them in my resource library. So if you're interested, just sign up and subscribe, get the password, and these templates will be here waiting for you. There is a video that you will need to watch, though, just so you know how to download them and get them into your Canva account. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. Until next time, continue to